Hello everyone, this is quite an interesting FPV drone strike on a Uragan. Now, the video doesn't show us too much. We can see the Uragan rocket system parked up. Then, after the cut, we see burning debris scattering the road and another vehicle approaching. But what's interesting is that Ukraine has reported this as being hit by an FPV drone. And this, as you can see on here, is about 28 kilometers to the western side of the Dnipro and about 25 kilometers to the forest on the eastern side of the Dnipro, where Ukraine has a troop presence near Kozachi Lahiri. So this would make it probably the longest range FPV drone strike we've seen. So what was used? Now, I've seen some suggestions say that it was a Ukrainian version of a Lancer, but I don't think that's the case. The Ukrainian source specifically said FPV drone, and I wouldn't describe the Lancer or the Ukrainian equivalent of it as FPV drone. It's more of a loitering munition. I think the most likely explanation, is the first confirmed use of this in combat. This is the large Baba Yaga quadcopter drone, which Ukraine has started using as a sort of mothership to deploy smaller FPV drones to hit targets. The Baba Yaga also serves as a repeater to allow the smaller drone to operate further afield. Now, the Baba Yaga isn't new. We have seen it used in drone drop operations before. But earlier in November, we did see reports, and this video playing now, of Ukraine testing it as a mothership role. And I think this one here, seeing the Uragan get destroyed, could be the first confirmed use of it in a combat role. At least I haven't seen any which could be the Baba Yaga being used as a mothership yet. So why not use the massive Baba Yaga as the munition itself? I think simply it's to do with cost. The Baba Yaga costs around 13 grand each compared to the small FPV drones which I've seen the price given around $500. So use the Baba Yaga to carry the smaller drone near the target, release it, the small drone destroys the vehicle, the Baba Yaga returns to base to be reused. The Baba Yaga, as mentioned, has been used for drone dropping grenades, but I expect a drone would ensure better accuracy to hit the target, as the FPV drone is guided by an operator, and of course an FPV drone is a bit more destructive than a grenade drone drop. So here's the location zoomed out on Deep State, so you can see that this is on the southern front in Kherson district. Now, I'm going to use Deep State's rangefinder tool to show the coverage of the Uragan from here. So with its 35-kilometer range, the Uragan can cover the key areas of the Dnipro River, such as Krinky, Kozachi Lahiri, and the like. These are the areas where Ukraine has a troop presence. Not to mention, it can also target crossings of the Dnipro itself, such as, boats carrying Ukrainian troops and that sort of thing. Here's a photo of a Uragan. It's a 220mm MLRS system from the 1970s. Russia had 310 in service last year, and small numbers in reserve. 74 Uragans are listed on Oryx so far, so a pretty significant part of the fleet is destroyed. Now, as a little bonus, here's another video from the eastern bank of the Dnipro, this one showing a HIMARS strike on an accumulation of Russian supplying utility trucks. As the video is very short, I didn't think it worth a video of its own, but it's a good strike on Russian logistics, so I thought I would add it here. This was the M30A1 round being used, which shreds everything it comes into contact with in a wide area. So these trucks are now thoroughly rogered. These were here, in Nova Mayachka, and I think it likely the surrounding buildings are also being used as storage or even as a field base for Russian forces in the area. Nova Mayachka looks to be a very weird little place on Google Maps. It seems like pretty much the whole town consists of what I assume to be warehouses, or whatever these grey long structures are. Odd little place, but it looks like it provides plenty of hiding places for Russia within these grey structures. I definitely wouldn't be surprised at all if these structures are being used as storage. Here it is zoomed out so you can see that this is south of Krinky. This area likely consisting of rear element forces and supply troops for Russia's defence of the Dnipro, which remember Ukraine has crossed. And logistical vehicles are a very important target. We saw that early in the war, where Ukraine snapped Russia's supply lines, leading to the Russian defeat near Kyiv. Russia's weapon systems, artillery and the like, can't fire if it can't get the fuel they need and the ammo they need and that sort of thing. So a very important target here. Now, that's it for this video. But before we finish, I'm going to play a thank you message from the Ukraine Volunteer Centre, which is to a subscriber of the channel who donated a Mavic drone to them. Many thanks for watching the video, and big thanks to the subscriber who donated. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks very much, and take care everyone.
Good afternoon, greetings from the Ukrainian Volunteer Center. One of the subscribers of the Sachimimus channel bought and sent us a DJI Mavic 3 drone with a new remote control with a screen. We are passing it to the guys from the 3rd Separate Battalion Special Forces Brigade near Bakhmut. We are very grateful for your trust and that you sent this drone to us. This drone will be help our soldiers to destroy the Russians and liberate our land from occupation much faster. Step by step, with your help, we will defeat the occupiers and establish peace in our country. I thank this man from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for being with us. Love,
Please love Ukraine.
repeat please.
With
With love from Ukraine. Good afternoon, greetings from the Ukrainian Volunteer Center. Today we are announcing a new fundraising. Recently there was a vehicle during the last artillery attack. A car in a combat is very necessary for timely change of position or evacuation. 2 metal detectors and 1 generator for the guys from the 93 Brigade Холодный Яр. Generators are the main helpers of our fighters in the harsh conditions of war. We also need 1000 liters of GSL fuel for the 3rd Separate Battalion of the Ukrainian Volunteer Army Volyn. Fundraising goal is 50,650. For the highest donation, we will send a set of glasses with the logo of our fund on the last logo of our fund. We will also draw a second set of glasses using a randomizer among people who donate at least $12. By the way, these are the last 2 sets with the previous symbols of our foundation. All reports will be posted as usual after the fundraising. Thank you for being with us and helping us. Thank you for your being with Ukraine. With love from Ukraine.